Hello guys, it's Lincoln Johnson, your Forex mentor, and today we'll be looking at DGI, Dow Jones Industrial Average Index. So firstly, we are on the weekly time frame, and we know in overall that the Dow Jones is in an overall bullish direction. So we anticipate that price should maybe firstly come retest in our nearest support zone on lower time frame before we can have a bullish continuation. So for example here, let me cater for a support zone here on D1, so that then I go to lower time frame like H4 to go see the bigger picture. So we anticipate that when the market opens next week, currently because the market is closed, the market should come test this zone or test the nearest resistance support before going in the overall bullish direction of the trend. So that's what I anticipate, because this week we didn't have much movement, so we anticipate most strong movement to come from next week. So but another high probability for Dow Jones is that possibly we might have a little bullish momentum from the start, and then before you know, we have price reversal to maybe the nearest support like this, because what I've seen here on H1 is that this is the nearest support in Dow Jones. So price is likely to come respect this zone before going bullish in overall to create a new higher high. So that is just it. So we move forward to Nasdaq. Nasdaq. We move forward to Nasdaq. Whoa, man, this chart is really like complicated to analyze. So possibly we should use CFD charts instead for Nasdaq. CFD charts instead for Nasdaq. US 100. So here on NAS, we go to the weekly time frame successfully moved in bullish, but this is not how I anticipated this week, and I think maybe one of the reasons might be because the JJ vaccine was being stopped, but it was being rejected by the US government, and I think that's one of the effects that really affected Nasdaq and other Nasdaq related issues, if you could read along this week. Nasdaq didn't really move as anticipated, because I expected the market to at least move more than this, but with the current situation at hand, I think that's that next week will move so much, because this week it didn't have the opportunity and the more momentum to go so much. So let's dive into lower time frames to see what the market really has for us. Yeah, here I was anticipating that the market, since there's a strong support, will break to give us a huge high, maybe around the zone, but the market just stopped there yesterday night. The market just stopped there, it couldn't go more further, or so. But personally, I'm anticipating that first price should test this support before going bullish, because this is a respected support by Nasdaq. So the high probability is the market to test the support and then go bullish. But firstly, we will be looking into fundamentals to really know what will happen by next week. So by Sunday night, we expect the market to have a retest before it goes bullish. So that's it for Nasdaq, and then we go for SP500. SP500. US 500. On the US 500, I'm anticipating a bullish continuation in overall. We had a nice bullish week, but not as much as I really expected. So possibly I think at the end of next week, US 500 should hit the zone of around 4,500 possibly. So let's dive into H4 to see the more information here. On H4, we have some pin bars which hasn't been respected, and the high probabilities, since the market is in a strong bullish trend, is to make sure we continue bullish, because this zone is a respected zone and it can be broken. So one of the high probabilities, let's go to 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, we are seeing that the market is in kind of an ascending channel. So possibly price might decide to open and then the market drops to the support, because this is an ascending channel, before it then creates another pattern to go bullish number. Or since the market was already selling, the market can decide to have an immediate corrective moves instead, then before going to cater for a resistance zone before dropping, then before we can have another bullish continuation pattern, then we think of something to go bullish or whatever. So guys, that's all from me for my analysis for Nasdaq. It's Linga Johnson. Please endeavor to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Signing out.